Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're going to be in Minecraft again today, picking up where we left off yesterday, which was unfortunate, but hey, that's where we are. We're going to be digging underneath the Mushroom Island again, now that we have all of our tools back and we have the beacons set up. So hopefully we'll run into some more stuff. I want to just complete the cross section all the way down to bedrock to see where we are. And in the process, maybe we'll find some new stuff to work with. I do want to get at that geode, so that might be something we work on today too, in case I want to build something, kind of figure out where that's going to be. I think it might be good to kind of start setting these things up, and then later on where they are might kind of dictate what we build around them, so that could be kind of fun. Shout out to the Wormbow for the tier 1 sub, and Jody Illyria for a prime sub. 47 months for Jody, 14 months for the Wormbow. Thanks so much, I really appreciate it. And Jody said, hi Joel in chat. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, so far. I have coffee. So there's that. Blast Jordan, Music for Gaming, good to see you. Hello. Sandy, thanks for being here, of course. Dan, hello. Mikatu, good to see you. Let's just jump right in. So, I have all the things. We do need to go down and activate one of the beacons. Also, I noticed that the beacons don't show up unless we go over to them. So, I think this is part of the new rendering for beacons. I don't know whether this is a glitch around here, but like they don't show up until I'm like right on top of it. And then it shows up and then it'll render in. So, I don't know what's going on there. Hey, there's a hype train. It could be a shader issue. You're right, Music for Gaming. That could be true. That could be true too. The only thing we don't have back is the Elytra and a couple of our netherite pieces. Because we didn't get any of that back. I had some spare netherite pieces around. But the Wormbow says, since the beacon is not made of actual blocks, you need to actually look at the subchunk with the beacon block in it to make it start rendering. Oh, interesting. So this is the one that I think doesn't have the effect. I think this was the last one we put in because there was a mushroom next to it. I can't remember which one that was. I don't want to dig all the way down there and not have it. So one of these does not have the actual effect. It's got the glass, but it doesn't actually have the effect on it. How long does the effect last? Do we remember? Because I can just wait here until the icon disappears and then we'll know that it's this one. 16 seconds? Oh yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait to see if it fades. It's probably been half that already. So the plan today is to do a little bit of digging now that we've got these beacons in place, which should go much, much faster than it has been previously. The issue is that I can't go up and down like I used to. I was using the Elytra for it, and now I have to use probably scaffolding. Would be my best guess. Oh, we're getting refreshed. So it's not that one. I could have sworn that was the last one we put in. Canada Res, thanks. Pain in the butt. Maybe this is the one. Yeah, okay. I don't remember which side we went down. I don't know that it matters. What do I have in here? Do I have blocks in here? I want to get some stone because it's easier to mine out. Have all those things. I lost what little scaffolding I had left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Harold's Niet. Is that your first sub? Thanks very much. I don't recognize the username. Thanks for jumping in on the hype train, and thank you very much for the Prime sub. You can now join the Discord if you have not done so before. Oh, I'm saying your name right. Cheers. Thanks very much. That is 20 seconds left on the level 1 of the hype train. To see where I'm going. We just need to go low enough so I can put an ingot in this beacon. And then we go back. You lost your favorite pickaxe when a creeper showed up. Wanted to switch to my sword, but instead I pressed 1 and pressed Q and dropped it. Oh yeah. So that's why I have my, I changed the hotkeys. I used to drop stuff all the time when I played Minecraft early on. And I switched my drop key to V, I think, or C. No, C is for the camera. V is my drop key because I was pressing it all the time by accident. And I think Control V is like it drops the whole stack, which is cool. Now, did I need to do anything in here? I think this was already lit up. I did bring frog lights though. I feel like this will just be more obvious that I was here if I have frog lights around. We're just going to put one in here for good measure. Doesn't need to be, but half the time it's about marking that we were here. I don't think there's anything else going on. Oh, right. Around the corner. Cool. That's lit up now. Actually, what do we need for spore blossoms? Is it shears? I think I have those on me. No, I had those on me. I might have iron. I do. Yeah, for me, the loss is more about the elytra. That's the real pain in the butt, because we don't have any of the end portals open, because we had an issue with the end portals sending players out into the void. So we had to use commands to get rid of the end gateways. And now in order to open them up, I have to fight the dragon, which I'm contemplating doing today. I don't know. I don't really feel like doing it. PvE is not something I enjoy about Minecraft, so. But it's on the list of things to do on the server, which is fight the dragon 20 more times and then never again, right? I know we don't need a frog light here, but I'm going to put a frog light here anyway. Are we still in a lush cave? We're still in a lush cave. What a weird little crevice. Okay, that way. This is what I wanted to do, was go this way. This looks like it needs lighting up. I should probably just delete that. Not delete it, but turn off the large rendering sphere. Any HUD. There we go. This is another geode. Or is it the same geode? This is the same geode. Oh, it's another geode. All lush cave. Looks pretty well lit up and looks like a pain in the butt to come back up. So this looks like it opens up a bit. Whoa, creeper. Dead end there. it's all lit up, I'll just put one here. Where's the... Yeah, I'll put one here. Just to kind of say, hey, we've been down there. I am never coming out of here. We're into mushroom fields now, so it doesn't really matter. Feels like a level in a Nintendo game. All right, back up here. Oh, nope. And then we go back out this way. You didn't sign up for Mario Maker? Yeah. I don't think I've ever played that. Gotcha. Thanks for the little hype train to kick off the stream, folks. Really appreciate it. And I don't have a bundle this time around. It's a pretty big cave. I don't think I knew this was here. Oh, maybe I did. It's obviously hooked up to something I've been in before. Did not see you coming. A lot of mobs in here, though. Probably good that we're lighting it up. Cool. Don't hear anybody else. If I stop talking, it's because I'm trying to listen. Trying to listen for footsteps. It's a dead end. Yep. That doesn't go anywhere. We're back around to here. That looks like it connects to the big room over here, which I think, oh no, doesn't connect to anything else. Is that the geode? No, this is a new, there's another geode. Well, there's several. Right, I think that's the whole room. Room, cave. Here. We'll mark the coordinates on the geode though. Like about here. That looks like it needs some light. This looks like I have definitely been here before. That was the last frog light that I had on me. It's annoying. Looks like we're all good down there. Don't have that many torches either. Thankfully, there's some lava, so we don't have to worry about the rest of that. I think we got all the little crevices down this way. Is your bow called Pew Pew Pew? Yes. That's new as of yesterday because I had to replace it. I don't remember what the other one was called. Bo Peep, maybe? I try to do funny names. Sonia the Subtle for the Silk Touch pickaxe. Daisy Digs a Lot. Wynonna You Die Now. Harriet the Hammer is my fortune pick. The Diamond Axe is new, so it doesn't have a name. We've been down that way before. I need to keep these things on the left. So it's an old trick, but when I'm caving and stuff like that, I try to put the lights on my right when I'm going in. So then when I'm going out, I just keep them on the left mostly. Sometimes you have to put down more than one, which is a problem. Speaking of problems. Oh, no. We're good. This is the other geo that I found too. We are nowhere near the beacon. What I should do is try to find one of my passageways. That would probably be the easiest way. Get out. I would say trying to go due north. I don't have anything to light that up with. Or we can go west. Either way, until I hit something. Nope, we're past it now, but we're pretty far north. Good. Did I mark this one? I don't remember if I marked this one or not. Probably did. Let's go east. Feels pretty good. Going up, and we've got lights on the left. Oh, getting close. Use lava for what? Spreading lava around to light stuff up? No, thanks. All right, we're really close to this. I'm just going to dig for it. 29. Probably right here. Ah, found it. Actually, I probably keep that. Okay, don't want to jump down there. So this would take us back to the middle. I want to go down though, so we need to probably mine out. There's no way to put scaffolding under itself. Unless I did 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, never mind. We'll just go down. So this is as far as we got. So this should bring us almost up to the surface, because the surface of the island is at 70. That was a stack of 60. It's annoying, but at least we can do it now. What I should probably do is do this in the middle and have a central column. That's probably going to be the better way to do it. I think we have to move our little center light in the middle of our base. Hey, Joel does math. Wait. I could do a bubble column maybe in the middle, and then use scaffolding if I wanted to get off at different levels. Cool. Let's go down. I guess I should go get... Probably should go get some lanterns, some frog lights rather. And then maybe we'll set up something in the middle. I'm thinking more practical to have something in the middle. And then we could have like a bubble column and a drop column maybe. Although a drop doesn't really make any sense because you can't really stop at certain levels. That does mean we have to move the command block, I think. Or I could just make things to either side of it. That could probably be the better way to do it. Maybe we'll move the bed. I'm pretty sure when we arrive facing this way. So it would be cool to have something maybe on this side. Bubble column down, it will be slower but easier to get out of. Yes, that's true. That's true, that's true, that's true. You can barely see the labels with the sun coming on them, on the shulker boxes like that. Huh, you'd think I would have 4 blossoms. I guess I don't. I think tough is full. Yep. I need to start figuring out what I'm going to be doing with all these blocks. more shulker boxes required, I guess. That's full now too. Oh, I've got the diorite and stuff over here. Oh, that's full though. Okay. I need to make something that spits stuff into a cactus too. My inventory gets so full because I don't have I keep on carrying a lot of stuff with me. Probably don't need most of it. Don't need the bed. Okay, we've got buckets of water. Somewhere I've got soul sand. And I guess I could do... We could try the magma blocks. Oh, I'm just realizing that if I do these where I'm putting them, we're going to run into the actual tunnels, but I guess I could use trapdoors. Trapdoors and pressure plates is usually my go-to. Alright, so if we arrive this way, I'm probably going to want the down to be here. I'll go down there. This is the issue we ran into the other day. Things going just a little bit too fast. At least the deep slate will be faster. I guess we might as well go all the way to the bottom, right? Hopefully it's not bedrock on this side. Yeah, I'll always have a way up and down. I agree. This is 59. And there's the bedrock. So we were digging the tunnel at... We're going down to 59 for the beacons. I'll stick with the same. I forgot about the kelp. Right, we'll just do... Nothing. Did I leave? I left the shulker box up there, didn't I? That was dumb. We're at minus 60, 70, 130. This probably won't get us there. I'm so glad I grabbed the texture from Vanilla Tweaks that puts a small hole in the top of the scaffolding. It's a much more pleasant experience to use it. The scaffolding should block the water. I could probably leave the scaffolding here if I wanted to, right? Not quite. I don't think we could get down there on one breath. You? I put the water bucket there. I don't know that we could make it down. Yeah, I left it up here. Smart. We may end up needing a string farm after all. $120. Have to do the other side if I guess. You have a conduit somewhere nearby? Yeah, I have a. I don't think I have a conduit. I've got all the things to make one, but Well, we can go off the we can go off into the scaffolding for air, so that shouldn't be too bad. Soul sand. Good. No, I don't. We would not make this at all. So having the scaffold back up was actually probably a good idea. New Nautilus coming in clutch. You know, if you could move them, they would be great for stuff like this. But you can't move them over land. I don't know how you would move them. Happy Ghast, I guess. Oh, almost made it. Okay, so now we just have to switch that out for soul sand, and then we're good to go. I only just realized now that they recently changed the sound of the bubbles. I know we reported on it on the spawn chunks, but the bubbles, as they get closer and closer to the end, they get higher pitched, so it feels like more of a panic. Also, my torches need to be in my hand. Zoom, zoom. Cool. I actually think I might leave the scaffolding there. Should be able to put more on top of it. No, I can't. Really? Oh, yes. Wow, that is harder than it should be. Nope. Oh, you gotta hit the side. There we go. Maybe we'll trapdoor that. Easy way down, easy way up. Cool. I might have to just make a new shulker box for some stuff. Do Do you think a bubble column going down with magma block would be faster than the scaffolding? Do you think so, Dan? Magma pull is likely faster than scaffolding, but free fall would be even faster. Yeah, no, I definitely could do a fall, but the problem is I can't get off at different stops of the fall, so. Yeah, we can do the same thing. Maybe we can just do like a down column here, right? And then a scaffolding tower next to it for whatever reason. I think that'll probably be the smartest thing, right? Cool. I'll do that when I come back. I need to stick to the breaks today. Sandy, thanks for the reminder. So, folks, if you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. You should too. Get up, grab a snack, grab a cup of coffee, whatever it is, and I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Well, I've discovered an annoying problem. We're going to have fish spawning in this all the time. Because it goes through lush caves, probably. That's a pain. All right, so we're going to need more scaffolding because that's not enough to get back up. That might be. Get us close anyway. That's enough kelp. That should be good. We're going to go down that one. I'm really glad we added these beacons. I guess I'll use stone. Oh, I hope he doesn't kill axolotls. That'll be sad. It's a weird little cave. Not even sure if we're going to be using these tunnels later. It's more about exploring underneath the island and figuring out what's where. Pretty straightforward dig. I am hearing some lava though. Now we're at 59. Put let's do dirt there. So that should get us up. This should get us up really close to the surface, if not all the way. We might only be like 5 or 6 blocks short. Really feels ominous when it's night outside. You can't see anything. No light at the end of the tunnel. Put an axolotl pond next to your elevator, problem solved. Well, I mean, this is all temporary. I'm not really too worried about it. Might be flowing in the side tunnels where water spawns outward. Yeah, maybe. There was a zombie somewhere very nearby there. I wasn't paying attention. I feel like this one definitely went through some caves. Hey, we did make it. Nice. Oh, that's a problem. We can't use those kind of trapdoors. They look cool, but we can't open them. Let's go with these guys instead. Oh, I gotta do kelp first, I guess. I guess I really don't have the right. I don't think I have respiration on my helmet. I think that's why this feels so short. I think respiration was the one thing that I couldn't get. Oh, hey, if you go halfway, you can use the speed of the water, but you still get the air in the scaffolding? I don't think I knew that. Doesn't work on the way up, though. I don't know that I knew that. Yeah, so we can keep the air here. Yeah, it's a little bit faster. Definitely water speed. It just doesn't look very cool. Very jarring for visuals. Would not want to do this all the time. Get our kelp back. Some of it might have made it to the surface. Right, now we definitely don't want to be caught on the side. Eclipse37 subscribed with Prime. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. make sure you join the Discord if you have not already. Hateful Dinner, the trapdoor is for the way up, not for the way down. Yeah, the scaffolding thing would only work for a neutral column of water, right? Nice. I think we lost some kelp in the process. I think I need another deep slate box. Maybe I'll just move this one over to here. All right, I'm gonna keep the stone. Don't need. I think I might ditch the trapdoors. They seem like a good idea. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to do was continue to dig down at certain levels, and I feel like the pressure plates are going to actually come in handy down in the tunnels. And I guess we'll use more of these white trapdoors. Oh, I also need to take down this beacon. And I should grab a bundle. I have one. I do. Honey Bear, thanks for the follow. So that's the up column. So we can go down this one, and I want to go to -30. That's going to be really annoying. They're just going to end up flopping around and dying. That's frustrating. I never thought about that. If you put bubble columns through lush caves at any point, then they're going to be fish farms. That's a pain. So we need to go down to -30. This is great because it just means we can pop off on the scaffolding at any point. -30. But you can't get past that. Annoying. And I bet if I swing an axe in here, it breaks the whole scaffolding. That's... Maybe if I have enough momentum. There we go. That got us on the other side. Now for this, it should be pretty straightforward. If we... I don't know if I want to go down, but I should be able to put a trapdoor here sideways. And then a pressure plate. And then we can get in and out without the thing being a problem. We will probably just have to go around it though, in the central area. That's fine. Oh, then we have this issue. Right. So this has to be more of a like a center room than a single space. That's fine. Where is that? So that's the water column. There's the scaffolding. Cool. Much faster with the beacons for sure. Miss Kirby, thanks so much for being here. We'll see you next time. Okay, what are we doing for light? There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going this way, so we'll put them on that side. I think that's how I did it. Oh. I've been here before. I do find the fact that deep slate is directional very frustrating. One of the reasons I don't build with just raw deep slate. Oh, hello. This is a trial chamber, is it not? Oh, that's fun. Nice. Some copper at our disposal. Oh, and some bad guys. How do these work? Do I just light them up? Hey, a nope chamber. Yeah, there's a lot of noise going on right now. Where's it go? You're just spawning stuff no matter what. That's just a regular spawner, I think. I don't know where that spider went. Yeah, it is just spawning more spiders, despite the fact that I lit it up. Do you block it? Block line of sight. Right. Okay, I do remember that now. Right. Okay. Well, I have opaque blocks. Let's do stone. Ooh, that's a poison arrow. Good to know. The sound of walking on the copper is really fun. Sword is faster, right? That is an axe on the side of that. That's cool. There's a spider hovering somewhere. And this is a huge space. That's a lot of copper. We're probably going to mine this out. That was on my to-do list. On the server to-do list was like find a trial chamber and mine it out. But it looks like... Where did you go? There it is right there. Whoops. Maybe it didn't work at all. Unless there's just more... There's probably just more spawners everywhere. Unless this is not a... Is that... No, that's a solid block. That's not a transparent block. I really have to have some inventory space, though. Handles. Cool. The only time I've spent in places like this has been taking screenshots for the Spawn Chunks podcast. Well, this is great. Now I just need to remember where I was. And we'll continue the tunnel. Here? Yeah, there's the tunnel there. How close am I? Might as well continue. Whoops. Well, good enough. So we've got a geode and we've got a trial chamber. That's awesome. All like directly underneath. Like that's close enough that it's in spawning distance and render distance. That's what these little markers are on the edge. That's good there. And then we can go down another 30, which we could do in the middle. I think branching up from the middle is probably better. We definitely have some projects, especially when it comes to mob count in the radius for spawning. Go down again, so I should create a room on this side. Actually, I guess we can go the other direction, can't we? Bubble column scaffolding. Oop, don't want to leave it behind. So having the trial chamber there is great because that means we can get all the copper. I really think that the copper lightning rods are going to be cool for is that how I was doing this? I guess I was putting them on the right on the way in. Doesn't really matter. I just think they look better than torches. Yeah, I'm probably just going to mine out the trial chamber. Because that would be a good space to put any kind of farm, right? Because that would be a spawnable area, I think. Or is it only the spawners? I mean, I won't remove the spawners because I mean, might as well keep them. One, two, three, four, five, six. There's been a whole lot of nothing in this direction. Oh, right. I remember this now. I really dislike the downward flowing water mechanic in Minecraft. It doesn't feel good as a player. It's not fun or intuitive. Why? Why? Double tap sprint equals swim mode. Yep. No, I know. But downward flowing water throws you into swim mode whether you want to or not. Which is what I don't like. I can't get my feet on the ground. I think that's scaffolding. So we did not find much of anything in this direction. Take the lapis though. I just get this funny feeling that those kind of textures that are hard to find are going to be fun to play with from a decoration perspective. Like maybe we want to create a mine and then have like a bunch of minerals lying around like decoratively. So it would be cool to have that available. Kita Joe, hello, welcome in. All right, so that is -30. I'm assuming we're going to run into the trial chamber again if we go down to 0 or 50, not 0, 50. 59. Same issue. I think this will give us a decent underground infrastructure to kind of work with. Oh, maybe that should stay there. Although, it might be easier to approach if we do it this way. Definitely getting some cave noises around. I think over this way is where I ended up dying somewhere. Yep. That is probably a no-go. Maybe I should be digging these tunnels above lava level. Does anybody know what the lower end of the lava level is, or what the upper end of the level is? Wow, say that 5 times fast. The lower level for lava. Standing on -54, so I am well below that. So I should not be digging tunnels down here. I should be digging tunnels at 54, not 59. That probably is better. Well, we know there's nothing above this. $55, $54. I can hear the lava. Aha, there we go. So that looks like about right. And that's definitely deep enough that I can't reach the bottom. That was 4 blocks deep. Looks about right to me. Okay. So we should not be doing stuff at Y59. So I've got to go around this again. Probably too far. Oh, that's what you need the gravel for? Yeah, that's fair. Being able to fill in the lava. We've got lots of gravel, actually. There's a couple shulker boxes upstairs. So I'm betting that the trial chamber goes down. I don't know if it would go down another 30 blocks. Or not 30, I guess 26. It might. And it was east. I think it was somewhere around here. The lush caves don't seem to go down this far, so we don't have to worry too much about spawning down here, I don't think. No, I say we're going underneath it. I feel like we would have run into it by now. Five, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's a spider, so maybe we're underneath it to the north. I can hear some lava too. Feels like it's that direction. Oh, getting louder. That sounds like a spawner. Yes. So not a trial chamber, but a dungeon spawner. Looks like it's open to a cave too. It's all mushroom fields though. hear you. Oh, there you are. Don't mind the extra string. And there's a geode here too. Tons of these things around. We could even have like geodes set to be like farms for full crystals and farms for half crystals. I'm gonna put something here just so I know where to go. So, I mean, I don't think spawners are really good finds for me. I'd rather have dark rooms to spawn stuff when we're not around that we don't have to AFK at. We need to dump the inventory. So that's happening. This reminds me of my witch farm, having these giant drops. We need to figure out what we're going to use this deep slate for, because I'm going to just end up with tons of it. I don't want to get rid of it because it's such a pain to mine. We might end up using it on the server elsewhere. I need to make another tough shulker box too. You know, I've got shulker boxes made, don't I? I do. Lots of goodies. Yeah, that's almost that's a second shulker box of this stuff. Plus, we're going to get a lot of tough from mining out that trial chamber too. Feel like just put that in here. Stream is at 2 hours. Thanks, Sandy. Appreciate it. I don't know if I have... I think my copper chest is in here. Thought I had a waxed copper one. Maybe I don't. I could have sworn I had another shulker box that was all waxed copper. Don't know what I did with that. Cat Lady, you love the hourly break rule. Thanks, yeah. I don't remember where I picked that up. I don't think it was my idea. I feel like I've stolen that from another streamer. It's something that I do anyway. Like if I'm working on my own, I always get up once an hour. So anyway, I do need to stick to that. So grab a cup of coffee for yourself, snack, friend. It's a great opportunity to bring in somebody else. Recommendations are the best way to grow streams. So if you got a friend that you think might like the chill content here, then send them the link, bring them on in. I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. One thing about being down underground is that when you come back up and then you've not slept in a bed for a while, you have friends to deal with. Several, matter of fact. We might get some good stuff. Oh, membrane. Everybody? That's everybody. Thank you, Sandy. Cat Lady, I meant to ask you before I went on a break, how did you find the stream? Or have you just been lurking for a while? We're starting to get some random buildup, fortunately. Thought I had a potion brewing. Oh, here to see. Yeah, I could have sworn I had more copper than that. I could be wrong though. Maybe I left it in the modern city, maybe? I could have sworn I had a shulker box that was full of waxed copper blocks, though. Not like full, but like that's where I was keeping my waxed blocks. Found from Empire's SMP on YouTube. I thought I'd check out Twitch too. Cool. Did they just mention me on Empires? Because I don't play on Empires. Maybe Pixelrus mentioned me? Sandy, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate the mod help. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now. I didn't see the results of the poll. Does it tell me? I made the poll. Pixarus played on Empires. And I do the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixarus. How do you get the results of the poll? Poll ended 2 minutes ago. No, I'm not a Hermitcraft either. I'd be doing a lot more YouTube videos if I was on Hermitcraft. No, I do the Spawn Chunks podcast. That's my thing. And I've interviewed some hermits. We've had Impulse on the show. We've had Pix and I went on to Polus Trial Chamber. Thanks, Mikatu. Thanks. Appreciate it. Why can't I see the results of it? Twitch thinks they have these tools that are handy for people, but like it just doesn't. If I can't scroll back through chat and see it, then what's the point? Anyway. All right, trial chamber it is then. So I guess we'll use these. Don't need the concrete. I'll bring a bucket of water, I guess. I don't know why I would need one. We'll need a shield. I don't need both of my pickaxes. I can leave at least one here. We'll just take the Silk Touch one. Sword, bow, pickaxe, shovel, axe. This is going to be really annoying, the fish. And I should bring an empty shulker box. Don't know what we would use these for. Why are they not stacking? Do they have stuff in them? Bricks. Oh, I guess they've got designs on them. Don't know why there's blaze rods in there. Created a fish farm. I'm probably gonna need more than one shulker. We'll bring 2. Don't know if I need more scaffolding. Might want to make just a little bit more. Probably good. Just maybe reaching some things inside the trial chamber. Alright, I think we're good. We had to go down to, it was not the lowest level, but like, I think it was -30 as we ran into it. Oh, Cat Lady, thanks very much. Appreciate that. Oh, did Smallish Beans play on Empires? And his name is Joel, right? Now, can I get out of this? Yes. Okay. Cool. Oh, I didn't bring enough food. Crap. Alright, at least it's easy to get back up. Oh, and he was on Hermitcraft too. Right. That makes sense. Now, can we do this in one go? Hold left should be the next stop. Nope, I missed it. Nah. Now I can't get in there. That's annoying. Huh. Alright, I guess we've got to do this. Yeah, this should be hollowed out anyway. Oh, I could have got off this way. It's not obvious. I should probably change that to be a light. Yeah, okay, that'll work. That's better. He seems to not have chill vibes, so you should take in the context clues. That's fair. Okay, so there was a little way down here. Spider. And then I need to do blocks around that thing. And that should fix that, at least for now. But there's still something, I think, lurking around. Yep, just about got shot. There's more than one. There's 3. Jeez. I think that's everybody on this level. Nope. And you can't unwax one of these guys with your shield up. There's a lot of stuff down here. My gosh. There's probably another spawner. Yep. Huge rooms. Beacon sure makes this a little bit easier. Say easier, maybe not. Oh, that was not fun. Now I can hide around the corner. Inventory is full already. No. Got a key? The Southern Ma'am, hello. Just snowballs? Okay. Two more spawners over that way. I just wanted to get the dimensions of this place, but it looks like there's a lot more going on in there. Don't know whether this is the bottom or not. Whoops. Yeah, that's annoying. This is huge. So we've got copper for days. That's good to know. Oh, they're cave spiders. Crap. Dislike. I hear you. Oh. Hopefully that fixes it. The little ting 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 of walking around is it's gonna get old fast. What was that? Something opened up? Something up there, I'm sure. And this is huge. Oh, the key from the spawner? Did I get it? No. Not on the ground. Just loot, not necessarily a key? Ah, okay, cool. And that won't do anything without a key, right? This just goes on and on and on. Cactus? Okay. Sure. This might be the edge. Yep, that looks like the outside. So it goes way over here. I think we entered in over that way, that side. That's nuts. So, just a curiosity. It says it's mushroom fields, but because it's a trial chamber, will normal mobs spawn in here at low light levels? Anybody that's technical know that? Because that means I could use this space as like industrial farms. No, that's dumb. Is it? No, wait a minute. I remember talking about this on the show. Nothing other than spawners. So it's a non-spawnable space. So on a mushroom island, it's a pain. But if it was a regular area, then this would be awesome, because then you'd have this giant space that would be no mobs would spawn. Right? Beds. Cool. Normal mobs won't spawn at all. Right. So yeah, in a regular context, this would be fantastic. These things are everywhere. So mining this out is just going to be basically our copper mine. Okay. So this is our copper source. That's great. I'll just head back west. I don't know how I came down here. How did I come in? This way? Oh, great. Oh, there we go. I think I'm up on the next level. Yeah. Yep. I remember that. Could be a room with a ladder. Haha. So we can just collect as much of this stuff as we need. Slowly whittling down on the trial chamber. Nice. Is it just like 4 blocks of tuff? That's crazy. So I don't necessarily think the tuff is something I need to collect, but the copper is definitely something I'm interested in. Yeah, if you need tough bricks, this is the place to come to, for sure. This would be handy if I was still doing medieval type building. So maybe the thing to do is going to be to mine out from the tough inwards. I'm probably going to end up with a lot of it anyway. Cool. And none, it is waxed. Somehow I don't have my, my texture packs are not on. Why? Oh, you know what? It's that one. There we go. Now I can see which ones are waxed. I'd imagine they all will be. I can see using the copper lanterns and a lot of redstone stuff too. Obviously there's a zombie spawner nearby. That might be the spawner that we found earlier. You can never bring yourself to destroy the original structures and environments. Yeah, I tend to leave them alone, but sometimes it's worth it. Oh, if this has got a layer of tough between this and the next chamber, then this is just going to be really easy. I think the copper lightning rods are going to be fun for sci-fi. I don't know about anything else. Maybe trapdoors? The green color might be fun to mess around with. But this beats waiting for copper to age. That's for sure. So I've got a little texture pack from Vanilla Tweaks that puts a little highlight on waxed copper in your inventory. It doesn't appear in the world, like if you place the block down, it still looks normal. But it's just a great way to differentiate copper from waxed copper in your inventory. Nice little quality of life thing. Usually do it in a place where the river needs to be opened up. Oh, like mud and dirt, you mean? Oops. Where is this guy? He's loud. You're right there. Where are you guys coming from? Mushroom fields. What? Where did you come from in here? Oh, another spawner in here. I've got so many of these things. This is how I obtained all the non-glass materials for the large greenhouse I showed off some months ago on the Hangout. Oh, cool. So like you got everything from a trial chamber? It's smart. Very, very smart. All right, this is going to be like a multi-day project, so I don't think I'm going to spend all the time just mining this out. But now that we know where it is, it's going to become very handy. Putting in these central columns was smart. I should have done that in the first place. I'm getting caught in that one area. Okay. I think we're going to need a whole shulker box or more dedicated to tough bricks and stuff. I had meant to go and find one when I was working on West Hill, but I never got around to it. I should probably just leave that as it is and just make it like a waxed copper shulker box. Maybe using what would be a good block? Maybe the copper grate would be good. Oh, it's got the little, it stays on it. You know what? Maybe we'll just use a block then. That's cool that the mod takes into consideration the texture pack. And maybe we can put the raw copper somewhere else. Although, it might be better to just keep it with this one. I'm probably going to end up using two different shulkers, one for regular copper and then one for oxidized copper. Would be my guess. So we'll grab... I need to make some more chests. What I need to do. What color do we want to make this? Probably cyan? Or green? How do you spell oxidized? Those weird brain farts that you have when you're live and you're like, wait a minute, do I remember how to adult? That's not waxed. Is it me, or are the names... I named those, right? Like, the names are not sticking when I use the anvil and the mod at the same time. Captain Benowen, we were working on a trial chamber. We were digging out some elevator tunnels, and we are now, unfortunately, dealing with a lot of floppy fish. I got a fish head. Okay. I wish we could compost the fish, but we cannot. So much stuff. Bricks. Those, I think I had bricks over here. No. Aha. Can probably put those in there too. Don't know what I'm going to do with the trial key. Wither heads can go... Oh no, that's not a skull. That's a wither head. Might be able to find a cool sci-fi use for those. That's about everything, I think. Cool. Right on. Well, I think we'll have to figure out the next steps here from a production standpoint. I would say we're probably going to be looking at the geode. And I mean, now we know we can get copper whenever we want it. So if we decide that we want to build something that has like copper accents and things like that, we definitely have a resource there, which is great. And we will also need to... I want to start building with amethyst. Like I think we can do some cool amethyst crystals, especially because I've got this texture pack that makes these 3D. And I think that's fun. So I feel like we could probably create some cool looking crystals that might be something we could use as like a pretend power source, perhaps. Would be kind of fun. Having something sort of central and then have everything kind of pull power from that could be interesting. So I also need to think about like what I'm going to do for a permanent storage and how we're going to go from there. Either way, I really appreciate you all hanging out today. We're going to pass you along to somebody else, hopefully playing Minecraft. So let me just see who's live. Survey says we've got no one on my list playing Minecraft. Don't think, does not look like it, no. Oh, is Prowl live? We can send you over to Prowl. I don't think Prowl's on my list. Punching chunks as usual for James LRR. Uh, 8413 for Prowl. Let's do that. Sounds like a good time. Again, folks, thanks ever so much for being here. Welcome to all the new people. Thanks for the hype train earlier on. Sandy's already gone, but Sandy, appreciate the mod help, of course, today. Do check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. It's one of the best ways you can support me here on stream. And it gets you access to the Discord, which is where I post when I go live. It's where we hang out in between streams, all that kind of good stuff. You can follow the Spawn Chunks podcast. That's on your favorite podcasting app. There's a new episode out as of Monday. Happens every Monday, as a matter of fact. So you can go listen to the latest Minecraft news and some of the things that Johnny and I are up to in Minecraft. And you can check out things like the Spawn Chunks on Patreon as well. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.